Hello guys, please, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe so that whenever I publish a new video, you will be the first person to get notification. Please click on the red button to subscribe. In our today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you guys how to stack image into a single frame or into a single image. Remember, in our last tutorial we were able to crop, read, resize and convert image from RGB to grayscale image. In today's tutorial we are going to learn how to stack image. For example, we're going to learn how to stack image vertically or horizontally, something like this. We're going to learn how to bring or combine all the images together. So let's start coding. So the first thing that we're going to do here in this code is to import numpy as np. This code is our previous code, so we are going to change it. Rather, we're going to make some modification. We're going to add new things on the code. So the first thing we're going to do here is to import numpy as np. For those of you that are not familiar with numpy array, you can go to Google and look for numpy. Here you can see that numpy is the fundamental package for scientific computing with Python. It contains, among other things, for example, a powerful n-dimensional array object, sophisticated broadcasting function, tools for integrating C or C++ or Fortran code, useful linear algebra, Fourier transform, and random number capabilities. So we can say that numpy is for scientific computing, especially with Python. So you can go further to read about numpy documentation. So let's start coding. So after this code, after everything, I'm going to leave the code on the comment section. I'm going to give you the code. So let's start. So import numpy as np. So the next thing I'm going to introduce here, okay, first of all, let me comment on this code. Let me just comment on them. We are not going to use it for today. So the next thing I'm going to do is to write our scale. So let's say that our scale of the image, let the scale to be equals to, maybe let's just choose 0.8. Then I'm going to resize all the image to be in one format. For example, I'm going to resize them to be 400 by 400. So the width is going to be 400 and the height is going to be 400. So let me write a code that's going to say that image. So the first image I'm going to take is our original image. That image is going to be cv2 dot resize. So it's going to be resize. Going to take the first input as img. Then I'm going to resize it to 400 by 400. Then again, I'm going to put my data type. Data type is going to be none. Then I'm going to put my scale. So this two scale, that is 0.8 and 0.8. So that is my scale. So in order to be fast in this in this tutorial, I'm going to copy this thing because I want to stack only 4 images. So I'm going to paste the first one, the second one, then on the fourth one. So what I'm going to do is just I want to stack 4 images. So I want to choose this one image, the first one. Then I'm going to choose this one, image resize. I'm going to copy it. Then here I'm going to paste it. Then here again I'm going to paste it. Then I'm going to copy this one. Then from here I'm going to paste it here. Then here again I'm going to paste it. Then the last one, that is the fourth one, I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to paste it here. Then I'm going to paste it here. So look at it. Okay, before I run this program, let me comment it first. Then let me uncomment this one. In our last tutorial, this is exactly how our image look like. You can see we have about 5 different images scattered on the screen. So I want to stack them I want to stack all of them into one frame. I want to combine them together. So what I'm going to do is to comment this one back because I'm not going to use it. Then uncomment this one. Okay, so the next code I'm going to write here is to, first of all, I'm going to stack 2 images horizontally. Then I'm going to stack another one horizontally. Then bring the 2 horizontal images and stack them together vertically. So let's write the code. So I'm going to say that horizontal image 1, let me call it 1, is going to be, so I'm going to use np.hstack, that is the horizontal stacking. So I'm going to take the first image that I want to stack, then the second one, that is img resize ing_resize. Okay, this is the 2 images that I want to stack first. So let me show it first. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do here is to display the image. Let me display the image and see what the answer is going to look like. So I'm going to say that cv2.im_show. Then the first input here is going to be the name of my image. I'm going to say that stacked. I want to name it as stacked image. Then the second input is going to be my horizontal image 1. So this is the image that I want to stack. So remember here, I want to stack the image and the image resize together. Okay, let me run the code and see what the answer is going to look like. Wow, can you see it on the screen? So I was able to stack 2 images together. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do here is to, from here, okay, the next thing I'm going to do in order to be fast is to copy this one, cv2.im_show. Let me copy it and paste it here. So let me say that this one is going to be image 2, then change this one to 2. Okay, so let me paste it. Let me run the code. Wow, you can see it here. We have two images stacked together. So the first one, I stacked the image and the image resized. Then the second one, I stacked the image cropped and the image cropped resized. So the next line of code that I'm going to write, I'm going to stack all the images to be in a single frame, something like this. Okay, so let's write the code. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to write it here. So I'm going to use vertical. For example, I'm going to say that vertical underscore image, that is vertical stacking, is going to be np, that is my numpy, v stack. So it's going to be v stack. Then it's going to take input. So the two input that is going to take is going to be horizontal image 1 and horizontal image 2. So this is the two input that is going to take. So what I'm going to do here is to remove one of this code. I'm going to delete one. Then here I'm going to change this one. I'm going to change it to vertical image. Then here I'm going to rename my image as runner image. Okay, runner image. So let me run the code. Wow, you can see it here. I was able to concatenate, or I was able to stack all the images into a single frame. Okay, so the next line of code that I'm going to write here is to define my blank image, that is the black and white image, something like that. So I'm going to write by saying, maybe let me comment first, blank image. Okay, so my blank image is going to be img blank. It's going to be np dot zeros. So I want to use zeros. That is a black image. That is a black image. So I'm going to input. The first input I'm going to put here is going to be the size of my image. So it's going to take 400 by 400. Then the next thing is going to be data type. So I'm going to say that my data type is going to be np dot unsigned integer 8. It's going to be unsigned integer. Let me choose 8. Okay, so let me show the image first before I stack it. cv2 dot imshow. Then let me say that the name of the image is going to be blank image. Then I'm going to put img blank. Okay, so let me run the code first and see the result. Wow, you can see here on the screen the blank image. So you can see no picture inside the image. That is what we call the blank image. So what I'm going to do next is to stack this image. I'm going to stack the image inside our original image. Remember that we have 4 images before, so I want to put 2 of this image inside our original image. So something like this. I want to insert 2 of the blank image inside our original image. So let's write the code. Okay, what I'm going to do here, before that, I'm going to convert this image into an RGB image. So that is, I'm going to convert it into BGR. So that is gray to BGR. So I'm going to say that img blank is going to be cv2 dot cvt, that is the color. So it's going to take input, that is the image blank, then it's going to take another input cv2 dot color. So I'm going to choose the one, so I'm going to choose this one, gray to BGR. So what I'm going to do next here is that I'm going to stack I want to stack the whole image to be something like this. So I'm going to copy, I'm going to remove this one. Let me remove this code, then let me uncomment this particular one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to copy this particular one, copy, then I will come to this place, then space, and I'm going to paste it here. Then again, I'm going to paste another one here, Control V. Okay, you can see it here. So if I run this program, it's going to show me 6 images stacked in one frame. So let me uncomment this one. Okay, so let's run the code and see what it's going to give us. Wow, you can see it. So I was able to stack all the images into the one frame. You can see it, it is one frame now. So okay, in conclusion, the first thing we did in this tutorial is to import NumPy as MP. Then we resized all our images into 400 by 400. That is the size. The width is 400 and the height is 400. Then later we concatenate, or we stack all the images into a single frame. Then we created a blank image using np.zeros. Then the size is the same as our original image, that is 400 by 400. Then at the end, we were able to achieve the aim of this project, that is stacking all the images together, both the original image and the blank image. So this is where I'm going to stop for today's tutorial. In our next tutorial, we're going to talk more on how to read image from webcam, that is our camera. See you in our next tutorial. Do it to have a wonderful day. Bye.